Hello and a very warm welcome to this week's Out and About. One of the things that we've all realised over the past 2 years is the huge importance about our mental health. And recently, community members have been getting together to raise awareness of this through the use of music and dance. After all, music is the healer for the mind. So let's take you to JFS School in London for a very special mental health event titled Hues of Happiness.
Hara 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 Shiva Shankara 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 Neelakantha Gangadhar Neelakantha Gangadhar Neelakantha Gangadhar Neelakantha Gangadhar Aaye Sharanati Hare Aaye Sharanati Hare Hara 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 Shiva Shankara Hara Hara Hara.
What we are trying to do is we are celebrating International Happiness Day and Holi, because we had Holi a couple of days back, and tomorrow is International Happiness Day. So which is why we are calling this program Hues of Happiness or Colors of Happiness. And this is what we do because we believe in happiness through music and the arts. And this is to create awareness about mental health and to see how we can address mental health using the music and the arts. And that's what we want to address. So we want to take it out to the people and of course enjoy the evening with songs of Holi. So you have got a special guest today, Samadipta, who does fantastic Western classical symphonies in Eastern classical format, Indian classical format. And then we have fantastic Bali Brahmbhatji, who's going to host Samadipta, and they are going to perform and they are going to entertain all of us.
The next performance is another beautiful rag, which is called Vrindavani Sarang.
So first of all, let me talk a bit about Sangeet Foundation. This is a foundation that uses online programs, musical programs to promote the awareness of mental health. Mental health, as you know, is more like a taboo in our society. Many of us suffer from it silently. So the main aim of this organization is to make people come out and say, it's normal. It's a very, very common thing, and we should talk about it. We should address this and help each other out. So today's program is called the World Happiness Day, and it has coincided with Holi. So we thought this is a wonderful time, not just to talk about mental health through music, but also celebrate the various colors through rhythm, music, and some good discussions about mental health.
next performance is the youngest group which is performing today, Rag Bhupali.
I would take it as a twofold thing, because one is the platform of Sangeet Foundation, which joins two important aspects. One is the performing arts and one is the creative arts, and then celebrating the mental health awareness. And as in today's world, we see one of the biggest challenges is the mental health. So it is important to have a platform, and personally I am invested in it because in my family I have been familiar with few of my relatives and acquaintances who have suffered through mental health. So it's my pleasure to be associated with Sangeet Foundation.
So Sangeet Foundation believes in happiness through music and the arts. So obviously we try to spread happiness and help to serve or help to work with people who have some kind of a mental illness, and we assume that music and the arts do help them. And hence it's close to the heart because I think mental health is an issue in every household, whether we address it or we don't. And that's just our small contribution to society in trying to make people aware of how to go ahead with, if people in your house have any kind of mental health issues, how to recognize it and hopefully find the right direction to help the people concerned.
Mental health is somebody who's suffering from it starts losing the voice. And that is what I mean where mental health starts.
The stigma that we have today, essentially, it is a legacy issue, despite the fact that we are talking about it as a race, as a community. We are still not a matured enough society to accept somebody who's different from us.
I'm currently still facing these mental health challenges. It's been 5-6 years now, and I wish I could say that there's an antidote to all of this, but there isn't a one-size-fits-all solution, and if I do have a cure for it, I'll let you know.
I've enjoyed classical music because I don't have to think about it so much. All I could do is just sit down, put my headphones on for a couple of hours, and not think about anything.
My passion for animals was being interrupted by my mental health issues, and I was no longer smiling and being happy anymore. So it really took a big turmoil on my health. But I never gave up, I never backed down. I kept on trying to fight them every day, but the situation kept on escalating, escalating, and escalating, to the point where I realized that I needed some help.
Hues of Happiness continues after this very short break, so we'll see you again in part 2.